Happy Halloween, folks. My name is Spice. This is Spice Can't Fish, and today's video is going to be a special one. So if you guys saw the thumbnail, the caption, the title, all that stuff, you already know kind of what's going on today. But in today's video, we are going to be fishing with this right here. So this is a Lanciotti Psycho Gill. If you guys saw my recent swim bait unboxing, I unboxed this along with a couple other baits. If you don't want to see that video, I'll leave it linked down below for you guys, but this is going to be the main bait, the only bait that we're going to be throwing around today. Now again, if you guys saw the thumbnail or the title or anything, you're probably wondering how this is a Halloween themed bait. Well, it looks like this on one side, but on the other side, it looks like that. Now again, this is a Lanciotti Psycho Gill. They're kind of hard to come by in general, but this one in particular is especially difficult to come by. Back in 2017 or 2018 or something, they did a special Halloween themed run. And in this Halloween run, they made a few of these Psycho Gills. I think they only made 5 or 6 of them. So this is a 1 of 6 bait, super rare. But as you guys can see on this side, it looks like a normal bluegill, just like a natural gill presentation. But then on the other side, we got this crazy looking zombie paint job. It's got a bright green eye on it. It's a friggin' sweet looking paint job. Again, half of it's just normal, half of it looks like a zombie. So I figured we'd bust this thing out for a Halloween special. So we're down here at a little pond that I've fished once or twice before. It's been a really long time since I've fished it though, so we're gonna see if we can get on a couple of fish. I don't think I've ever actually caught anything out of it, but I hear there are some decent quality fish in here. So I got a couple hours before I gotta go head on up to Connecticut. I'm going up there to go pick up a new toy. So in between now and then, since I have a couple hours to spare, I figure we may as well take this thing out, see if we can get bit on it. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up, get you guys strapped on my chest, and we're gonna head on down to the pond, see if we can cross paths with a fish that wants to eat the old zombie gill. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's see what we can do. Alrighty folks, we are down here fishing the old Psycho Gill. Been trying to film this video for a couple of weeks now. Been out here fishing, well not here specifically, but I've been out fishing the Psycho Gill just about as much as I possibly can. And haven't gotten any bites on it so far, but I have been throwing it around to get bit. So we'll see if we can change that today, see if we can get one to go. I only fished this pond once before, it was years and years ago. But I have talked to a couple people along the bank, and they have all been saying that there are some decent fish in here. Some guy was like, oh yeah, like I've seen some big bass while I was walking around. And that's a good sign for sure, because again, last time I was here I didn't catch anything. But yeah, pretty interesting little body of water. It's just kind of like a featureless, I don't know, mud, sand bottom. A little bit of rock along the edge, but it doesn't really seem there's a whole lot of cover for these fish to hide in. There's a little inlet or an outflow, I guess, that goes down that way and then feeds into the ocean actually. So while this is freshwater, we are super close to the salt water right now. And it's a beautiful October day. It's right in the middle of October. I think it's the 11th today or the 10th or something like that. So absolute gorgeous day out here. We got this big pond here. We've got a couple of smaller ponds over here as well, which I might try in a little bit, but we're gonna start by doing a lap around the big pond and see if we can't get lucky over here. The old Psycho Gill. But yeah, just to get some bait specs out of the way, this is, again, like I said, the Lanciotti Psycho Gill. It's a 1 of 6 colorway. I think it's a 2017 or 2018 Halloween edition, so that's super cool. Definitely the rarest bait that I own at this point. I do own some hard to get baits, but this one in particular I think is the hardest to get your hands on. I've never seen one like this before, and as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to pick it up. And yeah, it's just kind of like your average waking crank. Gets down to maybe 1.5 feet, 2 foot underneath the surface. Should be perfect for this kind of shallow body of water that we're fishing today. Obviously, I don't want something that goes super far down, so I don't want to lose the thing, obviously. But again, it is middle of October, so these fish should kind of be moving around, feeding, trying to find some hopefully bigger baits and gills and whatnot to feed up on. I don't know exactly what's in here. I know there's bluegill. I saw a couple of them over there, but there might be perch, crappie in here as well. I know there's largemouth in here, probably carp as well, but regardless, these fish should be feeding up for the fall. They should be starting to get their fall feed on. Again, like I said, I've been throwing this bait around for a good little bit. Haven't had anything go on it just yet, but it seems like a really sweet little bait. You can walk it really well, which I like. It also seems to thump pretty hard, almost like a chatterbait, which is great for a big bait, especially for this like semi-dingy water clarity that we're working with today. It's not like super dirty, like I can see pretty far out, but it is not the clearest body of water I've ever seen either. So this is kind of like a perfect middle. This is kind of the water clarity that I like. for throwing like these big wake baits, and I think this one should do the trick today, hopefully.
Get a big one.
I'll try.
Live in there. Takes a while to get it.
Yeah, well, we'll see if we get lucky today.
What's you catching?
What's up?
What you catching?
Nothing so far.
What can you catch?
I think there's largemouth in here. That's what I'm going for.
Bass?
Yes, ma'am. People are real chatty around here. Everybody who walks by me is like, you catching anything? Catch me a big one. This, that, the other thing. You don't ever really think about New York having a bunch of friendly, talkative people. Most of the people around here are like, yeah, no, don't talk to me. But apparently, it's a nice day and the nice people have come out. Little time check for y'all. It is 11:25 a.m. Again, absolutely gorgeous day. I probably should have either gone a little earlier or a little later, but I actually can't really go later. I got to go up to Connecticut to pick up a new toy, which you guys might have seen on the channel already, but maybe not. If you have, I'll leave the video link down below for you guys. If not, then I'll just wait another video or two and you'll definitely see what I'm talking about. But I'm very excited about my new toy that I'm picking up from my buddy Delirious. And I gotta get up there. He gets off work around 3. And I'd ideally like to be able to get up there and get back at a reasonable time, because traffic is going to be absolute shit from Long Island to Connecticut and back, especially during rush hour. So yeah, I think I got enough time to do probably about a full lap of this pond, maybe a little more. I'm going to try to move semi-quickly, just cover some water, see what I can see out here. But yeah, we'll see what happens today. Again, like I said, I got to go up to Kumquat here in a second, so not gonna be able to spend too much time breaking this body of water down, but see if we can get one to go in the next couple hours, hopefully. Oh, there's birds there. There's a bass. What? There's a bass right at my feet. What the hell? I didn't even see him. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if he followed my bait in or what, but it's a little largemouth that just came up right here. I saw him skirt off the wall and then I guess go back to the wall. I don't know. That was strange. We'll definitely be paralleling the bank a little bit more. I'm trying to get it as close to the wall as I can, but it seems just so shallow. Wasn't expecting there to actually be a fish up over there. I'm not stuck on. Ah. Oh, of course there's a fucking bass right there. Fuck you, dickhead. There's like a something of some sort. I don't even know what this is. Like a metal pole that just sticks out into the water for some reason. And of course I was hung here. There's a bass like here. Fuck. Okay, that's 2 fish right up along this little weird rock wall. That's a good sign at least. They definitely seem like they're up shallow, so I think if we keep just parallel on the bank, we might hopefully get lucky. Assuming we don't get hung up on every little good piece of cover that we come across.
Oh well, they'll be there.
Oh yeah, I've seen 2 so far.
Did?
Yeah, they came follow my bait in, just didn't commit to it, yeah.
You're not hungry?
I'll find one that is. Yeah.
I'll jump in.
Yeah, I got hung on that a second ago, yeah. There's another one. God dang it. What? What was he doing? There's a huge dust cloud right here. Fish is freaking out.
Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Okay, well that's now 3 largemouth that I've seen up in this same little area. That's a good sign at least. The third one was like out a little ways. I don't know what that was about, but. Fucking hell. Okay. Oh. Freaking heart jumped out of my chest. That scared the hell out of me. Oh. Like I think I mentioned earlier, we are right next to the ocean. I'm pretty sure that was a boat. It might have been a truck. There are a couple of people who have train horns on their trucks for some fuck all reason, but I'm pretty sure that was just a boat. And quite a large one, if I would have to guess. Fuck me, dude, that was scary. Whew. Oh, I've got one. Oh, God. Okay, okay. Oh, yes! There we go, that's a nice one. Hell yeah. Jesus. I didn't even feel him bited. I thought I was stuck. Okay. That's a nice fish. Holy shit. It's like trying to pop it out of his mouth, and I was like, wait a second, he's going sideways with it. Hell yeah, bro. Dude, that is a friggin' nice fish. I was not expecting that at all. My God. Okay, let me get this girl unhooked real quick. That's awesome, dude. That's a long one too. That's like probably a 17-incher maybe. Pop her on the scale in a minute. I think I brought the scale with me. Man, just barely got her too. Literally one hook kept her pinned. That's crazy. That's a really nice fish. I'm like over here in La La Land, like not really sure what's going on. Oh my God, that was such a mess. I wasn't paying attention. Oh my God, was not expecting that at all. All right, we're gonna pop around the scale real quick.
Fly fishing?
Just big swim bait fishing. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, thanks. What's
Right
that?
in here?
Yeah, right there.
Damn.
Yeah, ate it right in front of me.
Oh shit.
Let's see.
Can I take a picture of that?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm just putting a weight on her.
Do you keep them or you let them?
No, I'm gonna throw her back in a sec. I just want to get a weight real fast. About a 4-pounder, I'll take that.
Damn, dude. That looks like some good eating. You're allowed to keep, right?
Yeah, you can. You have to have a license and it's got to be over a certain length, but yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, right here. I know, right? It's a largemouth bass.
The bass?
Yes, ma'am, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, good one.
Nice bass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's sick, man.
Thanks, yeah.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, thanks. Take it easy.
Are you gonna grill it?
What's up? Oh, no, he's going back.
You have to throw them back?
Yeah, she's going back in the water, yeah.
She's too small.
She's actually pretty big. That's a nice sized one. I don't really keep them. Nah, it's all right. I can catch a bigger one, I think. All right, mama, appreciate it. Later. Take it easy. Dude, look at her just sitting right there. That's sick. Toodles. That was such a cluster. I was like just throwing around aimlessly at this point. I wasn't even expecting a bite at this point. I'd seen a few fish down that way. They were a bit smaller. Probably the biggest one I've seen was about 2 pounds. And then got me a 3.13. I thought it was a 3 pounds, 13 ounces, but I realized the scale goes up to 4 or like, well, sick. That was cool. I was kind of not expecting that. Like I said, I was just kind of like daydreaming almost, just kind of not really paying attention. Felt I got hung up on something and went and like popped it a couple of times. And I was like, wait, that's a fish. Said it was almost a 4-pounder. That's not quite true. It's just over 3 pounds. I thought my scale did like pounds and ounces, so it was a 3.13. pounder, not a 3-pound 13 ouncer, but good fish regardless. First one on the old Psycho Gill. I like that. One of the old Zom. Nice. See if we can get ourselves another one. Maybe the key is to not pay attention to what I'm doing, because he friggin' hit it while I wasn't even looking. I was just like, again, staring out into the abyss, just kind of like in the zone, kind of hanging out a little bit, just enjoying the weather, not really paying attention to what I was actually doing. And then all of a sudden, 3-pounder. Cool. Bunch of people came over there like, you want to take it home? You're gonna grill it? That looks like some good eating. I was like, nah, I don't eat largemouth. That's so funny though. Everyone was like, no, you should take him home. You should take him home. Oh man, people around here are funny. I definitely felt good though. It's been a while since I caught a decent fish like that. And to catch a 3-pounder on a sweet little bait like this, like just out of nowhere, I like that. I like that a lot. Keep going. We're only about halfway around the pond. See if we can maybe catch another one. Man, that was confusing. I was very confused. I am seeing little pods of bait and like bluegill and stuff as well, so. Oh, I think I just had another one right there. Jesus. Huh. No, I think that was just a stick. Weird. Anyway, what I was saying was I'm seeing a good amount of bluegill and bait fish and stuff around here, so I think the wind pushing onto this side of the pond is actually pushing some of the bait over here as well. So we might end up catching a couple of fish here real quick. I don't know if that was me just coming into this little stick right here or hitting a rock or something. There's a big dust cloud here, and I don't think that was all me. So, I don't know. It might have been a fish. But yeah, keep moving, keep casting around this little area. This is that little island I was talking about earlier. There's like some brush and stuff on the island. I think I can get to it or get over towards it on the other side. So we'll definitely be fishing around that for a little bit, because I'm sure there's probably a fish head hanging up in that cover somewhere. But yeah, I'm gonna keep fishing around this little weird inlet area as well, because obviously there's fish around here. Man, I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know what to say. It was confusing. I was not ready for it. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Psycho Gill. Thing works. Nice. There's a net here in the water and I have stuck myself in it. Oh, alright. Well, might have to get just a hair wet to get this guy. It's like just far enough to where, maybe I can still reach it. It's like right here too, which is the worst. Oh, it's like a fence. That's fun. Oh, well, I guess I'm getting wet then. Hell yeah. There we go. Easy peasy. Just got my toes a little wet. That's all right. Alrighty folks, that's gonna do it for today's video on this sweet little bait right here, the old Lanciotti Psycho Gill. This thing is absolutely killer. We're gonna be throwing this thing around a whole lot more in the future. It's got an absolute great action on it. It almost feels like a chatterbait. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it's got a super heavy thump to it. Again, almost feels like a chatterbait. You can really feel it going side to side on the line. And on that super heavy swim bait rod, being able to feel anything at all is honestly pretty surprising. I'm super stoked with this thing. Now, I think I got bit twice today, only ended up catching one fish, ended up fishing both of the ponds. I fished that little tiny one for a little bit as well, but ended up not getting anything out there. But I will definitely be coming back out here at some point or another. This place is absolutely sweet. We saw 4 or 5 fish, had a couple other followers on this thing, so that was super sweet. But I think we're gonna call today's video right here. Again, I gotta go up to Connecticut to go pick up my new toy from the buddy Delirious. He gets off work at 3, and again, I gotta go home and change, get some new shoes on, because my socks and shoes are a little bit wet right now, unfortunately. And I want to be able to get up there and get back at a reasonable time, because again, I want to go out and go do some fishing tomorrow with my new toy. So we're gonna try and get on the road here real quick. But I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see some more content from me. Happy Halloween, check 'em and wreck 'em, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.